The Lantern Bridge. Every winter solstice, the village of Eldhaven held the Lantern Festival. Families hung paper lanterns along the old stone bridge that crossed the rushing river, lighting them at dusk to guide the spirits of the lost back home. This year, 12-year-old Mira watched from the crowd as always, but her heart ached. Her father had vanished on the river 3 years earlier, swept away while fishing in spring floodwaters. No lantern had ever brought him back. The bridge itself was failing. Cracks spidered through the ancient stones, and the village elders had declared it too dangerous. This would be the last festival held there. After tonight, the bridge would be closed forever. As the lanterns glowed to life, red, gold, amber, Mira slipped away from her mother's side. She carried a single lantern she had made herself. Plain white paper, no decoration except a tiny boat drawn in black ink on one side. She walked to the middle of the bridge, where the cracks were deepest. Wind whipped the river below, roaring like it had the night her father disappeared. Mira's hands shook as she lit the wick. "I know you're not coming back," she whispered to the dark water. "But I want you to know I'm not afraid of this river anymore." She set the lantern on the parapet. A gust caught it immediately, sending it tumbling toward the edge. Without thinking, Mira lunged to catch it, and her foot slipped on loose frost. She pitched forward, hands grasping empty air. Then a strong hand caught her wrist. An old woman stood beside her, one Mira had never seen before. Silver hair, eyes bright as lantern flame. She pulled Mira back to safety with surprising strength. "Careful, child," the woman said softly. "Some bridges need more than light to hold." Mira stared, breathless. "Who are you?" The woman smiled and pointed to the white lantern, which had somehow stayed upright on the stone. "Someone who once lost a daughter to this same river. I learned too late that closing a bridge doesn't heal a heart." She reached into her coat and drew out a small hammer and a pouch of iron nails. "But mending one, that can." Together, silently, they worked through the night. While the village sang and laughed on the banks, Mira held the lantern high as the old woman drove nails into wooden braces she pulled from her bag, temporary supports to steady the weakest stones. By dawn, the bridge still bore cracks, but it stood firmer. The festival lanterns had burned low, yet Mira's white one glowed brightest of all. The elders arrived at sunrise, ready to declare the bridge condemned. Instead, they found it holding, and a girl and an old woman asleep against the parapet, hands stained with pitch and frost. The bridge was never closed. Years later, travelers crossing Eldhaven's stone bridge would notice fresh wooden braces added every solstice, and a single white lantern always burning in the center, no matter the weather. And if you ask the villagers who keeps it lit, they'll point to Mira, now grown, smiling as she teaches the children how to hammer a nail straight and true. Some bridges, after all, are meant to be mended, one small light, one steady hand at a time.